What is up, everybody? It's the Brew podcast, and we are coming to you today.
It's your boy.
It is the episode 23.
It's your girl.
Pulling up some water.
Stay hydrated, please. I'm saying we're chilling. I got my Jesus 8s.
That's the thumbnail right there.
I'm ready. All
right.
Okay. Let's do this.
Brew podcast. Now you see us with no coffees and waters.
We're leveling up. Each episode, it's a new level up. That's what it is.
We're brewing water now.
You know how they brew kombucha? We're brewing water.
Okay.
That's it.
So we start off the first story by a 4-year-old shot and killed while dad shops inside marijuana dispensary. And I do not know what state this was in, but you can Google it.
I saw Texas.
No, what? They don't have marijuana dispensaries in Texas. It was like California.
Cali, yeah.
But whatever, bro. Y'all can Google that part. But that's wild. Like, so what happened was the kid was in the car.
How do you find a gun? That means your parents have the gun.
The mom was in the car while the kid had the gun. It was a 4-year-old who grabbed the gun. Mom was in the car. 4-year-old shot himself in the face.
That's very hard to believe.
4-year-old shot himself in the face.
The mom was probably
texting
on her phone.
Obviously.
Or the mom killed the kid.
So you stop playing around. I'll shoot you in the face.
I don't know. I don't know the details of the case, but she's she's a suspect because
they both got arrested. They're both under charges of negligence and all that shit.
That's major negligence, and I'm pretty.
And I'm not gonna lie, the dad probably is like in a spot where it's like, I just went to go get weed, and she had one job. Hopefully, somehow the dad gets out of this if he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Cause like this is really like hella on the mom.
Super
he literally left the mom in the car. Like that's the best you could. I thought he left when I first read it. I thought it was like the kid was in the car by himself with a gun. No, mom was in the car with him. Mom was in the car with the kid.
Goodness gracious.
Man, wild.
Insane.
You know what's crazy? You come out and you see that, you kind of want to go back in the store and buy some more weed.
Yeah. Because at that point now, she got you both in a whole ass situation. Your kids are going to get taken away if you have more than one. I don't know if they got more than one. But your kid is definitely taken away now. Oh, wait. The kid was shot. I'm bugging. If you have more kids.
Yeah, I don't know if there was another kid, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Another thing. So, with this Michael Phelps and Sha'Carri situation, we did some research. It was a little bit tricky in the beginning to find what happened to Michael Phelps exactly.
Yeah.
But long story short, it was basically that like this picture came up of him hitting a bong, and he didn't actually test. He didn't fail the test or whatever. Like he didn't test positive for marijuana or anything. But she did, so that's why. And she also agreed to, I think he got like 1 month suspension. What was it? Like, did he get a month? Whatever. But so basically,
Yeah, he got like a month.
Yeah, like he had like a month, and she agreed to like a 2.
She had 30 days, but she can't go to the Olympics.
Well, I thought she had 3 months.
I saw 30 days.
Oh, okay. All right, whatever.
But she can't do the Olympics. He did the Olympics.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, as my boy LMC said, like, she's gonna get taken care of by like there's gonna be more like sponsorships for her coming in. There's gonna be more deals.
I was having this conversation with my sister. I'm like, bro, she's good. Like, I refuse to believe that this is it. Like, I highly refuse to believe. I highly doubt that. That's BS. So she's fine.
Yeah. Okay. On to the next topic. We have how the rich avoid paying taxes, and we're basically responding, not reacting, but responding to the video by Fox.
Vox. Yeah.
Vox. VOX, right? So, you saw that video, and I saw that video now. So, what are your first thoughts on that video?
Well, obviously, you don't create a system of disparity by mistake. So that's one. So this argument talking about that the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, it was built that way. So don't be surprised. Yeah, exactly. Reinstating what I'm saying. He's on there dropping stuff.
Pill bottles.
Yeah.
Trying to take pills.
Hold on, give me a second. Just
My kid's trying to take some pills.
Are you a pill popper now? What's going on? Get.
You a pill popper? Drug addict?
Child. He's like, I'm in trouble. The way he put his head down. But anyways, yeah, the system of disparity has been created that way, and it's been that way for a reason. Now, the fact that there are a lot of people that are well off having this conversation more, because that in the video there was more, 1% people having this conversation saying that they don't agree with the tax bracket. So, it's a system that was intentionally created that way to create that disparity, to create that division.
But the main thing of this video was that should the rich be paying more in taxes, or should the rich be getting taxed more on the stocks money that they make?
Well, yeah, I mean, you definitely, if you're gonna play a game, then you gotta pay. It's like Monopoly. You gotta do the penalties that come with the game. You can't just get a freebie.
I'm saying, should they pay? They already pay a certain amount of tax. Should they pay more tax on that? And should they be taxed more, the rich?
I think there's yeah, they should. They should. But I also feel like it depends on the level of rich. Like, how rich are we talking? Are we talking billions? Are we talking millions? Are we talking 100,000? Like, what do you classify? What is rich? What does that mean?
Okay.
What is rich?
Rich is like the Jeff Bezos and the
then they definitely should be paying more.
They should be paying more in taxes.
They should be paying more. Because at that point, once you get to that level, you're good for life, bro. Like, you can afford to pay taxes, bro. Like, come on.
Okay.
You're good. You're good for life.
Now
like,
I'm going to give a rebuttal to this, which is like, so if they can get us to agree to tax the rich more, what makes you think the rich can't get them to tax us more?
Oh, but that's what's been happening.
Yeah, but
that's why we're here, because that's exactly what's been happening.
But here's the thing. If the rich get hit with the tax thing, it's a possibility that it could trickle down to the lesser rich, and then the lesser rich.
But that's what I'm saying.
And then the lesser rich.
The conversation here is not about this back and forth ping pong. The conversation is that the whole system needs to be completely changed. Because then it's going to be like a hamster on a wheel. It's going to be like, oh, you're going to get taxed, and then you get taxed, and then you get taxed, and then you get taxed. Like, it's going to be the same shit.
But I think that my rebuttal to it is, I think the system is fine the way it is, because of the fact that, like, if you're, like, let's say they're also saying that should the rich pay more in taxes on their stock income, right? On their stock profits, right? Now, if you do more percentage, and like this is how they trick you into stuff. Like, this is my rebuttal, right? So they'll go like, yeah, people. I
don't agree with taxing stocks.
Here's the thing, but here's what I was gonna say. Let me finish though. Like one thing I was gonna say is they could get people hyped up to be like, let's tax the rich, right?
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, let's do it. And then the people are gonna be like, well, the rich actually figure out ways to make their income literally look like they're zero.
Yeah.
Like their income is zero, right?
Yeah.
So they'll be like, the only way we can tax them is we tax their stock. Then people will be like, fuck it, do that then. All right. And then not everybody that has stock is going to get taxed more.
Yeah, no, I don't agree
but
with
see, like, what that's the setup. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think it's actually they're making you believe that you're going to go after, or like you're going to end up taxing the rich. Well, it's actually end up taxing you in a way like you don't even know it's going to agree you into it.
Yeah.
Like, just, those agreements and things like that, when they make people sign petitions, they don't have a lawyer sitting with them reading the whole thing. Maybe it'll be like, oh no, it's on the stocks of it. So now that like people can learn from the rich now with the internet era, and they can get into stocks. But now they're making stocks for people to stay even more poor still.
Yeah.
So it's just a way, because the rich will always stay rich, and the rich will keep getting rich because of the
Right.
rich power.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not about taxing them more. It's not going to make them less rich.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to pay taxes anyway. They've already figured out how to pay less taxes. So the more tax you put on things, it's probably going to be things that the up and coming people are going to go for anyway, trying to learn. And now they're going to get shot down. So it's only going to be poor people looking at the rich people. They'll never see somebody rise up. So they'll always want to attack the rich, but the rich will always make it look like they're getting attacked, but in actuality, you're the one getting attacked.
Interesting.
Like, how many how many super rich people are actually taking the same free vaccines as everybody else, right? Things like that. Just those things, like,
Very true.
yeah.
Touche.
Yeah, paying more in taxes could make it harder for up and coming people to actually start their own thing, you know, with that.
Very true.
All right, the last topic of today. The Haitian president was assassinated by what people say was like, what, CIA or something? I heard like FBI, and then they said it was like, nah, they were hired assassins. They were just Americans, like, or because they said they were yelling in English.
There's a whole bunch of like conspiracies right now, so we don't know who assassinated this guy, but basically this is gonna turn the Haitian and Dominican Republic relations even more strict, like even more twisted.
So
between
here's
people in the country.
Here's where we bring in the conspiracies, right? So Haiti is one of the biggest, like, this is just rumors. None of this is like real. I'm not gonna fact check it. You can check it, do whatever you own, but Haiti was one of the biggest spots for like adrenochrome type shit, or like kids going disappearing, or there's these poor people that don't know much. Let's bring them like Catholicism and stuff like that, and take their kids and stuff like that, and adoptions and all that type of stuff, and then kids disappearing. Like adoptions clinics in Haiti and DR, I'm pretty sure, are more religious than anything else, right? So as my boy said, like, you know, DR is more like religious, like in most places that help out people. So it's so, you know, it could be corrupt spots that they set up, like wolf and sheep clothing setups, you know, honey pots. So basically, it could be a thing where, like the Clintons used to be cool with the Haitian dudes and stuff like that, right? So, what would the reason that the people of Haiti apparently that did not like him is because, like around, like it'd be OD stories of like the Clintons and stuff like that. They'd be sending them, or the U.S. would send them a bunch of millions of dollars, billions, and then nothing would happen. Like nothing for nobody would happen. And it's like, where did all this money go? You know, the dude was, you know, so he wasn't already liked. Now that's all of it, like as far as known type stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, was it the people that didn't like him that was that, or are they just blaming it on the people that people didn't like him, so he got assassinated? In reality, he just said no to a bully that, you know, you don't say no to, because they stomp you out dumb. Because look at what happens to like the Middle Eastern, like generals and all of that extra stuff, you know? Yeah. So like, you don't know, man. Like the US be on some like super, you know, bully breaker shit. Like they be breaking people that be acting like the bully to them. So you don't know if something was said no, if somebody was trying to get greedy. This is all a conspiracy thing I'm chatting about. Like, you don't know if somebody said no. You don't know if the president got like more greedy.
The Clintons killed him.
They've been known to be fucking. That's what their corner is. I feel like that's what their like.
Because I'm
niche.
like, listen.
Their niche is that. That's the only way the couple
wanted to kill this guy.
That's the only.
Happened a long time ago.
Look. If you're a couple, I feel like if you're a couple that's like, no, this is conspiracy. But if you're a couple that's known for like assassinations, I think there's like, you know, you're so rich, and then they share wives, and then they be cheating and doing all this stuff, and then they're at this high level of like assassins and stuff, right? So like that's why all the cheating thing didn't work for the bill, because it doesn't matter. They're so like they're so like above it, I guess, or something. Like they're like bro, we do like this cheating shit is nothing. Like, it's just on the news and it looks bad. Like that's why
Yeah.
Hillary never left him because she's like, I know he been it just popped out. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like shit, he messed up and stuff. Like he's a dummy. Like he messed up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, things like that. Like I feel like, you know, you never know. Like with the background stories of like these famous people getting assassinated with English being yelled at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Yeah, it's like, come on, like, who's the country that's known for sending assassins in places besides, like, U.S. and China and, like, Saudi Arabia?
This was an inside
UK's
job.
not really known for assassins. What's up with that? What's up with the UK with the no assassins?
The UK covers their ass very well. That's the thing.
Over there. They're not sending people and missiles and drones to other...
They don't care. They have so much... Bro, they don't care for shit. They have such an empire. They don't care.
Or is it that or they're not as strong as the big bullies?
Well, they're not as strong.
They're not, so they don't even...
They used to be.
Yo, really? You know what it is? Is that you can't make even a big bully move as a country because then you test a big bully. Because if the UK was like, oh, nah, this was an assassination by the UK people and shit like that, the US would be like, wait, who are you assassinating here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the only time the US is cool is like when people get assassinated in Saudi Arabia and nobody does anything about them. Like, nobody does anything.
Yeah.
But if there's one white girl lost in like, this was like an old joke. Like, there was like one white girl that was kidnapped in some like different country, some like black country or something. And he sent the whole military after that. Like, we were big bullied. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, that's why, you know, man, like, it'd be all like a control power, but it's like, and sometimes you gotta be on the right team, right? Even though whatever your team do, there is no right team, but you gotta be on the right team.
No, this wasn't. I listen. Don't give me that bullshit about it was the people. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It's too precise. It's too well timed. What the current events of what's going on, the shifts in power, China, it's too much. And bro, come on, don't give me that bullshit. So.
Bro, it's the bully breakers. All right, on that note, whoa, we almost there. So, in light of that, DR has closed down the border and closed down trade between Haiti and DR.
Yeah, I was watching a video. Vice put it up. I usually don't watch
really?
Vice.
Yeah, me neither. But they've been doing some good stuff, bro. They went to Palestine. They went to Palestine with the OG, the one who did the Pakistan videos, and the OG went to Palestine. They got arrested type stuff. They got put in a cell. They were still like videoing from the cell because it's like, you know, it's like a war zone. Yeah. You don't really get handcuffed in a war zone. You get thrown in a cell. You know what I'm saying? They don't like handcuff you to something in a war. Right, it was like a hot, no AC, no, just they were just like on the border of like Palestine, something. They were trying to get into something. They were trying to figure, but like they made it out. But yo, props to the OG for the Vice, man. I forgot your name, but the Packy guy, you know who you are, bro. Bro, I love your videos, man. You are OG for the Pakistan gun videos and all of that. Go check that stuff out too, man. Yeah. But yeah.
But what was I gonna say? I actually gotta show you the video. You gotta check it out. But basically, so DR would open its border at a specific place. I don't know the place, so I can't say. But they would open up their borders so that you know, the Haitians can come and trade and make money somehow, because in their country the opportunities is very low, obviously. And that's suffering now. So now there's a lot of smuggling, a lot of trafficking, that like a lot more, like crazy amounts of it. And I'm just like, man, this is gonna set off a whole thing between the people now. Like DR was already DR versus Haiti. Now it's gonna be crazy because the tension of all of that going on. And then, you know, unfortunately,
so what causes that tension in DR really?
DR
scared?
No, they've been successfully led to believe that you know, that we are superior to Haiti.
Oh.
So a lot of Dominicans see Haitians as less than, which is complete BS, and it doesn't make any sense because genetically we got so many mixtures in running through our genetics, so it doesn't make any sense. And Haiti is one of them, you know. So it's a lot, and that just comes from the years of, you know, when we got invaded, and then just the systematic programming that has happened. Now, you know, Dominicans are like, oh, you know, they call any black person negro. Like,
no, but
really
what I'm saying is
terms.
DR acting like we're too bougie to be even messing with you
Yeah.
now? Oh, that's what they're
But
doing.
that's always been that way. It's just gonna be heightened.
I've never heard of like we're too bougie to deal with you though. That's funny because
No.
that's a mistake on DR. Like, but it's also like okay, so it's like a thing like they're like the U.S. don't do that right with Mexico. With the trade, oh yeah, I mean it does at times.
It does.
It does. I'm not gonna lie. That's what DR is trying to do, I guess. Like they're trying to like flex their muscles and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to really get down.
So it's about to be a crazy next 2 months, 3 months. It's about to be a crazy into 2022. I honestly don't know what.
So like was where if you can you Google where does Haiti's income, where does most of Haiti's income come from? And so we can find out, like, you know, like what is are they super dependent upon DR? Or are they super
Haiti
dependent?
is a free market economy with low labor costs and tariff-free access to the U.S. for many of its exports. 2/5 of all Haitians depend on the agricultural sector, mainly small-scale subsistence farming.
So look at what do Haitians export to
Tourism.
Dominican Republic, or vice versa. What do Haitians export? It says where do. You wrote where do. What do? With Dominican. Yeah. What does Haiti export the most?
Essential oils, cocoa, mango, coffee, bitter oranges.
Does DR export that too, pretty much?
Gold, silver, coffee, cocoa, tobacco, meat.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
I think they're trying to. I think DR might be trying to cut off Haiti dry.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, you're dealing with that. You're not gonna deal with us, and then we'll probably be separate too. So if people are like, oh, we'll do business with DR because it's right there by Haiti. And, like, at least it's not Haiti.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy.
That's a tactic. That's a tactic. That's smart, DR. I'll tell you that. Hey, yeah. Not gonna lie, man. There's probably a whole lot of shit talking going on right now. They be like, oh, you see these Haitians? Like, yo, they be wilding. Like, they don't know the Dominicans be wilding with the Patrias. Like, come on, son. And my boy was telling me, like, a big part of the separation between those, like, there's, like, a two type of Dominican thing going on where they be, like, super hick or, like, just regular or something. It's the education over there. It's, like, they don't educate. It's, like, it's really, my boy was like, yeah, it's really, like, there's, like, an education barrier, and then it's just, like, how the parents are brought up and they're drunk all the time. People start drinking as soon as they wake up.
That's the thing. It's just the whole, it's the whole...
And it's like apparently, like, I think it might be purposely done by other Dominicans to keep the Dominicans on the dum-dum. It's just to keep them on the. It's like caste systems. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like caste systems.
There's
like
definitely a lot of that over there.
Caste systems over there. I would think it'd be even Stevens and stuff.
Nope.
Cause you're all like Spanish and stuff. See, isn't that wild? Like that's just. It's just we're still talking about DR versus DR. It's poor versus rich in DR. It's not even getting into the Haitians.
It's crazy because it's
are they at least united, the poor and the rich DR against Haiti? Or are they not?
I don't know if I would say united. I mean, I can't really say too much since I'm not in the mix.
Yeah, but you don't know if there was something to pop up, everybody be on like the same side?
I doubt it.
Oh, they would still be like trying to...
I think there was still...
It would be like, I gotta survive? Is that what... Oh, no, see, like Pakistan, there's like a little caste system with the rich and the poor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right? And just like the rich people don't talk to the poor people type stuff. But like, if it went down, all the rich kids would be down with all the poor kids. To go against
I'm
India,
not too sure. Don't quote me on that, to be honest. I don't, because I'm not.
they be down in a second. When they sent those planes a couple of years ago when I was over there, bro, everybody was strapped up rolling around over there. It's like, dog, you're still in Pakistan. What are you gonna shoot at a plane? Yup. Yup. It's not gonna make it. So what? They're gonna run out of gas and get low one day. You know what I'm saying? Like they be
That's
having
what I love about your people.
like they be popping, but it's like, bro, we've been popping off for generations and stuff. Like it's just messed up in the head, popping off and defending ourselves all the time. It's against India, against the U.S., against China, against Russia, because we got the oil and the gold. You know, look what happened to Haiti and DR with the gold and the oil. They said gold and stuff, right? Like on the thing. I thought they said gold.
No.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I ain't even got it like that.
I think it did say gold, but
I got fruits, mangoes. We need those though. Don't front. Then we need those. We need those definitely. Ain't got mangoes where I come from.
Man,
they do now, but still.
I mean, I guess we'll see what happens because this is the beginning of something big. Like
yeah.
Because right now, all the countries right now are kind of reestablishing their power. They're asserting their dominance because 2022 is around the corner, so all the countries are getting hot and heavy.
What does it say about a country when like you're not like 100% sure if war really would bring them together?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Explain yourself.
Like what I mean is like you're like unsure about like if DR would all be like riding together and everything for that.
Okay,
and it's like what
does
did
it
it say
for
like
war?
for like just a country, not just DR in general, like a country that's more like so there's like different types of countries, right? Like where there's like China where they're like not really for actual war, more for like mental war.
Yeah.
They play the small slow game and stuff, right? And then there's countries that are just almost like there's only like very few of those, but like America and stuff that just like we go over here, we take this, we take that.
Well, that's
which is China,
the
UK, the Saudi Arabia and stuff like that.
DR is under the U.S.'s wings. That's what it is.
Oh, so that's what it is. Yeah, they're hiding under the. Okay. Yeah. So DR don't have an army.
Yeah, they do, but it's
how big? Yo, look up how big is the Dominican army, and then look up how big the Haitian army is. How big is the Dominican army? 40. Open a new tab. 40,000. Oh, bro, we about to compare some countries.
How big is the what?
We about to Haitian army. 5,000?
5 million.
5 million? Ooh, you niggas is shook. Look at that face.
But that's because they're throwing kids from 15 to 49. They just you don't got.
That's what you fucking do, warrior. Warriors.
They basically tell the whole country go fight.
Okay, now look up Pakistan at another tab.
$560,000.
We're low.
But bro, they're throwing kids into military service. Like, they're gonna die. They're not gonna be effective. So you can't even count half of the 5 million here.
Yeah, that number's gonna go down quick.
It's gonna go down quick. How many old?
But you gotta understand, like these. That's why there's a reason why they have these young kids in there, because they'll send them in blasting.
But their active personnel is 25,000. So technically, they only got 25,000.
Active personnel?
Yeah.
Fuck that. What about mine? Like Pakistan active?
560.
Okay.
So you're still pretty up there. Yeah.
And then what about DR?
40.
So who got more?
You do.
Active? No, between
DR.
Haiti. DR?
DR.
Let's go. Hey, DR's not pussy.
Oh, wait. 89,000. Shit.
What about them? What about the Haitians? They had 25,000.
25, yeah.
85. Let's go.
Yeah. Wow.
And we have 100,000, 500,000, right?
Yeah.
500,000. Let's go. Now let's see the scary number. Just put, instead of Pakistan, put US. Yeah. All right, fuck it. How big is the... 1.3 million active duty. Let's go. That's double the size. That's basically a little more than double.
China is the largest military.
And no. Go top. Yeah, China is the largest military. Okay. With the guns that don't work. Okay. with the man. Pow. Okay. 1.3 million active, and with another 865,000
In reserve.
in reserve. 800. God damn, bro. God damn. And now look up instead of India, just double click the US. Double click on the US and then just put India. I want to see what the India look like. I wonder. I think they got. I wouldn't even want to disrespect.
1,237,000.
They lying. And eight. Wow, they matching the US.
Yeah.
1.2, right? That's a 1.
Yeah.
No, that's not 1.2.
No.
Is that one? That's not 1.2.
Yeah, that is 1.2.
That's 1.2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
And they got 1.1 in reserve. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty up there.
I'm gonna talk some shit. Where you be at, bro? Where you be at? Where you be at? I don't know. All right. I don't know. My people don't be at nowhere either though. I'm not lying. We the same spot. So yeah, I got a big army, whatever.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
You know that guy Karl Rock? We talked about before. The dude's married to the Indian politician dude's daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not allowed to go back to India.
Oh, you told me this. Yeah, I remember.
What?
You told me last week.
What?
He's not allowed to go back in India because he's seen as a spy.
No, I told you he's not allowed to go to Pakistan because he was like seen as a spy the first time. He made a couple mistakes.
Okay.
He tried to go back from I think Pakistan to India, and they're not letting him in, and they're throwing like a whole bunch of hoopla at him and stuff like that.
Really?
Like just like trying to keep him away, and they're like, and then they're trying to get them to like go. I guess like if you really want to be together, like get out of here type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like. Maybe because, again, as I said, he was exposing things about India.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it was helping this one politician out, but then there's all these other politicians that don't like him, that they're like, how do we hurt this guy? We'll get him by not letting the son in and hurting their family. So they stop making the videos if they really want to get in. They have to delete all the videos. They have to do this. They have to do that. Stop putting a bad name on India like that.
Oh, my goodness. Jeez.
Yeah. I think it can get petty like that. That's what I'm saying. It can easily get petty. It's politics, you know what I'm saying? It can get petty like that easily.
But I mean, it makes sense. They can't be surprised. You're going into somebody else's backyard. Like, come on.
And then like, yo, bro, like, I mean, like they want to like do their thing with the you know, white dude from New Zealand want to live in there with the Indian girl, and they want to make their videos. They want to bring up everything, and it's amazing. But here's what I'm gonna say. It might sound a little harsh, but it's just like, I mean, he probably knows this, but you're not from there. You're never really going to get accepted fully there ever. Like, it's not going to happen.
Not.
Like, if they don't accept Pakis, they're not going to accept you. Like, the family that you married into, yes, and couple people and stuff like that, but large majority, if somebody wanted to get people against you, it's an easy thing to control the majority to not like you, to cause problems for your family and everything easily, to give you the eggs getting thrown at your crib and just dumb stuff by poor people that have nothing. What are you gonna do, go outside and beat the poor people up? It's gonna make you look even way worse than anything. So dude, like, get out of the country, dog. Go to New Zealand with your shorty or something. Like, really, don't try to like fight the curve over here and you try to make a name for yourself. Like, it's real tricky in those spots, bro. Like, you notice. Like, just saying that. On that note, we'll end the podcast. Thank you. You got anything to say about that?
That's it.
You agree
I agree.
Yeah, like, right, get out, do your thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard being in one spot trying to fight for your freedom in a spot where there's nobody else has freedom, and it's like they're not gonna let you have freedom because you're white. Like, you're not helping them either.
It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, the only way you would have freedom is if you was like giving up your freedom to actually back up India and destroy other places, like talk shit about other things and stuff like that. Yeah. And he don't want to do that either. So it's like, you should get out and do just, yeah. But then it becomes one of those things. It's like, dude, this is my income. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, you gotta figure out something else, but like something, bro. Or you gotta stop it and be over there, like. And I mean, like, best of luck to everything that you're going through, man. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, to the Brew Podcast, episode 23. And we are out.